Amidst the pioneering fintech revolution, the biggest risk of cryptocurrency could be money laundering and its use for financing terror, said Union Minister of Finance Nirmala Sitharaman on Monday. In her address at a seminar during the ongoing spring meet of the International Monetary Fund, Ms. Sitharaman said, I think the biggest risk for all countries across the board will be the money laundering aspect and also the aspect of currency being used for financing terror. I think regulation using technology is the only answer. Regulation using technology will have to be so adept that it has not to be behind the curve, but be sure that it is on the top of it. And that's not possible if any one country thinks that it can handle it. It has to be across the board, the minister said. Russia has launched a major offensive into eastern Ukraine, authorities in Kiev said, opening a new phase of its invasion after being thwarted in the efforts to capture the capital. In recent weeks, Moscow's military campaign has refocused on the eastern range of Donbas, which pro-Kremlin separatists have partly controlled since 2014. We can now confirm that Russian troops have begun the battle for the Donbas, which they have been preparing for a long time, Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky said on Telegram late Monday. No matter how many Russian soldiers are brought here, we will fight. We will defend ourselves. Ahead of the widely anticipated advance, Ukrainian authorities had urged people in Donbas to flee west to escape. Union Home Minister Amit Shah asked Delhi Police Commissioner Rakesh Asthana today and called for strict action in the violence that hit northwest Delhi's Jahangirpuri 2 days ago on Hanuman Jayanti. The Home Minister was very categorical and asked them not to make any mistake while probing the matter, said a senior official from the Home Ministry, referring to the backdrop of communal violence that rocked the city in 2019. The police are in tight corner over a petition filed in the High Court today, which claimed that one of the accused is a juvenile. When he was arrested, he told police that he is 21 or 22 years old. When he was taken to doctor, he again said the same thing. Now we have produced him before Juvenile Justice Board, an officer said off the record. Election strategist Prashant Kishore met Congress Chief Sonia Gandhi late this evening for a planning session on the next round of assembly polls due this year and the next general election. Amid buzz that he might join the party, the Congress is considering a proposal for Mr. Kishore for the revival of the party before 2024 and a game plan for the general elections due that year. This was their second meeting in 3 days. Mr. Kishore have given a detailed presentation on Mission 2024 on Saturday before a select group of Congress leaders. At today's meeting, the agenda was assembly election in Gujarat and Himachal Pradesh that were due later this year and next year's state poll in Karnataka, Chhattisgarh, Madhya Pradesh and Rajasthan, reported news agency Press Trust of India. Kristalina Georgieva, International Monetary Fund Managing Director, on Monday appreciated India's help to Sri Lanka in tackling its economic crisis while assuring Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman that the financial institution would continue to actively engage with the island nation. Georgieva made these remarks during the spring meetings of IFM World Bank in Washington, D.C. with Sitharaman. Discussing the recent geopolitical developments, Sitharaman and Georgieva raised concerns about its impact on the global economy and the challenges linked to the rising energy prices. Sri Lanka is facing its worst economic crisis since independence, with food and fuel shortages, soaring prices and power cuts affecting a large number of the people, resulting in massive protests over the government's handling of the situation.